I'll be bringing to you more of the writing how-to reviews that you've come to expect from me. And in addition to that, I'm going to also give you some reviews of books written by people who've inspired me to write, whether they inspired me to write my self-help or whether they've inspired me to write fiction. I want to share some of that with you. Today I'm going to be bringing you Dreamlander by K.M. Weiland. This is a book that I chose to review because K.M. Weiland is both someone who has been a mentor to my writing, and her fiction has inspired my desire to write fiction of my own. K.M. Weiland is highly acclaimed as a writer and, of course, as a writing mentor. She has a website called Helping Writers Become Authors, and I highly recommend that if you're not familiar with it, that you get familiar with it because it's an enormous source of information that is invaluable to writers. K.M. Weiland writes historical and speculative fiction, and this book was published by Pen for Sword Publishing in November of 2012. It is 544 pages in length and was released on Kindle in January of 2014. It is listed in Christian fantasy, swords and sorcery fantasy, and on Kindle in religious science fantasy. In every generation, there is one person who is chosen to travel between worlds, known as the gifted. These travelers pass from Earth to the land of Lael to shape or reshape periods of the history of that world. This apparently happens in the night, during sleep. This is the world that Chris Redston finds himself in. Every night when he goes to sleep, he finds the same woman on a black horse galloping through his dreams with the warning to not come to her. Sometimes she punctuates that by firing a rifle at him, and he wakes up from what he hopes is a nightmare to find himself in his own home and in his own life. Chris discovers that this is a world of human dreams, and all humans come here when they dream. When Chris is introduced to this world, when he discovers that he is chosen, gifted with a consciousness that does not change, meaning he does not dream, as we do, he refuses the call. His life, after all, is in Chicago as a journalist. Quite enough action and drama, in his opinion. The first plot point occurs when Chris finally leaves the world of our own and into the world of adventure, and that occurs when Princess Alara, who Chris has met as the mysterious woman on horseback, she takes him to the palace to begin training so that he can join forces with a small group of people, just Chris and Alara and another warrior. Before the story ends, Chris meets Alara's real-world self. Things get dicey when Chris inadvertently restores to life the prince who is determined to take the powers of the chosen, the gifted, upon himself for his own purposes and to destroy two worlds. I won't go into the plot and pinch points in this video. I will make that another time. I did find this to be brilliantly written and a wonderful book to read. Very enjoyable. I give it a full 5 stars. Until next time.